Trust. Let's talk about it. Understand that there is a difference between trusting somebody and trusting in somebody. When you trust somebody, you trust their energy. You trust that who they showing up as is their true core being, and that core being doesn't change. It's not so much that you rely on the person, but you rely on the divine energy, the divine presence that's within them. And contrary, when you trust in someone, you expect them to do what they say they would do. But see, the thing is, we don't realize that that's something we should be doing for ourselves. Let's talk about it. At times, we tend to trust in people, and then we feel betrayed when that trust is broken. Or when people don't hold up their word, you feel that trust is broken. You feel a betrayal. So I ask you, why do we place trust in one another? The truth is, because we don't trust enough in ourselves. Let's talk about it. We don't trust that divine presence that shows up in all circumstances because we feel it's easier. We feel it's safer to trust a physical person rather than his presence we cannot see. Let me also state that even when you feel like your trust is broken, it's not to place blame on another person. It's to learn the lesson within it. It's a lesson for you to trust yourself. Be mindful that a person that is trying is not doing. You either are or you aren't. There's nothing in between doing and not doing that can be trusted. Be mindful that every living being on this earth is worthy to be trusted, but it's what you do with that trust. Either you trust or you don't. It's no in between. But when it comes to the divine, there is a divine wisdom within all of us that shows us action. What I mean by that is that it's so many situations, it's so many different people that show you why they shouldn't be trusted. Spirit will show you, and yet you still ignore that wisdom. We ignore that wisdom, that eternal signal, and try to rely on what we hear and see, rather than trusting ourselves and the divine that's within us. Some may call this divine wisdom, others may call this intuition, but it's all the same. So I think it's time for us to redefine trust. Trust is not about trusting a person or trusting in a person. It's about trusting that divine wisdom inside. That's the real trust. Be mindful that we are living a human experience, and as humans, we gonna let each other down. Ain't no way you can avoid that shit. But when you trust that wisdom and you trust yourself, you have an unprecedented knowing that the divine will provide you with anything you need to fulfill your mission. When it comes to trust, it's all about knowing what to do with it and where to put it. So ask yourself, do you put trust in people or do you put trust in the divine self?